Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's check it out. For the key to the week this week, we have the Hermit card, right? So here in the Hermit card, this is where we find that withdrawal from the world. Now, interestingly enough, especially if, like me, you're an ascendant Leo, Saturn's just gone back into Capricorn, which is your 6th house, right? So that's happening today as I'm recording this, which means it's going to be all about the hard work again. So this is about you putting your nose to the grindstone this week and saying to yourself, right, this is that time to go again. This is that hard work, hard effort. You've got another 6 months of grinding. You've got another 6 months of really putting the pedal to the metal. This is a time for you to really, especially this week as well, right? Because you've got the Hermit card. And what is the Hermit? It's the wisdom that you gain after doing a skill over and over again. Not to be confused with, let's say, the World card where you meet your mastery in Saturn. The Hermit card is where you're actually doing that work. The Hermit card is where you're kind of showing up or going on the journey to gather more information or more wisdom. But because this card is naturally ruled by Virgo, it does talk about the spiritual service to whatever it is that you're doing. And it doesn't matter whatever it is, whenever you are in service to something, whether this is your work or another person, you're doing it, you should be doing it from a place of reverence. So when you're working hard, as of this week, you will be working hard. Now, the interesting thing is, the weekly general message was work smart, not hard. However, it feels like the message is kind of a juxtaposition, and I can hear a lot of you groaning when I say this, but maybe to work smart for you guys is to work hard, right? Maybe that's what it is. This could be a week where you are wrapping up loose ends, or maybe this is the week where you're saying, right, I need an action plan for the next 6 months, and that's what I need to stick to in order to get to where it is that I'd like to be. I really feel like this week is going to be very pivotal, and I really feel like whatever happens this week is going to set the stage or the tone for the next 6 months ahead, so pay attention. For your actions and options, you have the 6 of Pentacles, right? So look at that. This is about not only showing up for yourself, but this is about thinking about your partnerships. This is about reaching out to the people that you know are going to be able to assist you in some way, shape or form. Now, because it is the 6 of Pentacles, you understand that there is, you can't ever get anything for free, right? So this is about you asking yourself this week, what is it that I'm prepared to put in order to get out what it is that I need? So this week could be a great week for collaborations, negotiations, all of that sort of stuff. For your communications and conversations, you have the Page of Swords. It does look like some of you have a job interview this week, or you are connecting with somebody of some sort. It looks like you're either being interviewed for a job or maybe for a new line of work. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is you being interviewed about what it is that you do, or maybe you're being presented in some way, shape or form. Now, this could be an opportunity that comes completely out of the blue and maybe not necessarily one that you're expecting to come up. Because you've got the Hermit card here, you could be almost thinking to yourself like, you know what, I'm not 100% sure I have the time to put into this or the dedication for it. My advice is go along, right? Just entertain it. What else can you do? You can't lose anything, all right? For your money and materials, you have the Hermit card. So this week, there is going to be some opportunity when it comes to the work, when it comes to the finances. There is some opportunity for you to get ahead this week, but whatever it is that you're doing this week, you are just starting it. This is not going to be where you see the results. Whatever it is that you're sowing seeds of now, this is what you're going to see in the long run, all right? Certainly by the time we get to September, you'll start to see things happening from it, but it won't be until the end of the year, maybe even January, where you start to see the big moves that have happened in regards to whatever it is that you've set into motion. For your physical health, this is a week for you to pay attention to your digestive system and possibly also your kidneys. You know, so pay attention to the foods you're eating, the liquids that you're drinking. Saturn coming back into the 6th house makes total sense. You know, pay attention to your physical health in those regards. Again, I'm not a medical professional, can't give you medical advice. Disclaimer. For your home, right? So look, what is the Hermit? The Hermit is a journey. So it could be a lot of you are either looking at moving this week, maybe you are putting things in place to gear up for a move, maybe you are doing the exploratory trip in order to check somewhere out before you go and move there, could definitely be coming up. For your love and relations, you have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is interesting. For those of you that are single, if you are meeting somebody, it's going to be through the course of your work. It looks like some sort of, you know, it does literally look like through your day-to-day activities, maybe your daily work, how you show up. It looks like for those of you that are single, that's how you're meeting somebody this week. And because it is the 8 of Pentacles, it could end up being somebody that is around for a while to come. You know, whoever it is, it will certainly be slow to develop because it comes, you know, with the Hermit card there. But with the Page of Swords, you guys connect on a mind level, but you meet on that point where you can be silly at the same time, all right, which is great. For those of you that are partnered, slightly different energy. It looks like you guys are very focused on your own goals, but you're focused on a specific goal together. So it's kind of like, even though you're both sort of at the grindstone, and it looks like both you and your partner will be this week, it looks like whatever it is that you're working hard on, the end result is the same. So wherever it is that you're working, whatever it is that you're working on is very different, but the results that you want from that, they meet in the middle. This is about you guys saying, yeah, you know what, we're doing this together, and this feels like the right step to do this or to get there. An interesting week for sure. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.